Hey, I'm Tabitha.
And I'm Sarah.
We are the Wine Moms Podcast,
where we talk about the frantics, funnies, and fails of parenting.
We're so glad you're here.
Welcome to our village.
Cheers, mamas.
Cheers.
Oh, dude. More wine. Open the wine. Tonight, we're drinking my favorite wine. As Sarah chugs it.
It is, how do I say this?
Moscato
This is the pumpkin spice latte of wine.
Yes, girl. Yes.
It is the wine that every basic woman drinks.
Basic woman. She's meaning basic bitch. Let's be real.
Bitch. There you go. I was trying to be nice, but whatever.
Yeah, it's by Rosada.
Bitch every once in a while.
Yeah, it's by Rosada. Moscato d'Asti. It's delicious. Sarah has the cat version. I have the corked version. They're the same. I don't understand.
But everyone recognizes the blue bottle.
Yes. And it has the flower, the leaves, and it's just... it's a dessert wine.
It is.
It's sweet. Oh my gosh. I remember I had 2 bottles of this and a pan of brownies, and me and 2 other people demolished the entire thing, the whole setup. It was just terrible.
Were the brownies special?
No.
Oh,
they were just brownies, but the wine's so good that you just kept eating. Because I was like, okay, try this wine, and they drank it. It's actually Chris's now boss. They drank it, and then I was like, see, good. And they're like, yeah, it's good. And then I was like, now eat this brownie and take a sip. And they did that, and then we ate it was gone. It was just game over, dude. It's great wine. So y'all should try it. And they should sponsor us. I'd be very happy.
You say that every time we record. Sponsor us, please.
I am a basic. Yep. I'm basic.
Who wants to listen to ads? It's like the best part about our podcast. There's no ads. It's
right?
just us.
It's perfect.
For one glorious hour.
Right? You either love us or hate us, guys. It's just, oh, man. Dude, let me tell you. It's December.
I know, right?
December.
I feel
what that means?
Out of a whole year.
Crap. It's crap here. My gosh, I was talking to our caseworker today. I was like, it's December. And then, almost simultaneously, we both were like, it's almost over.
We just gotta hold on a little bit longer.
Come on, 2021.
Ugh.
My son keeps saying the sequel's always worse.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Baby Jesus. Why would he say that?
I don't know. I don't think he loves us.
Come on, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Has to be some sort of stability coming up, right? Just some sort of norm. Can I not be trapped in the house with my entire family?
Maybe that is the new norm.
No.
We're all imprisoned in the walls of our home.
Oh my gosh. I haven't, and I think for once I didn't try to kill myself on accident, and I didn't try to drink something that could possibly kill me on accident. For the first week since October, I think I'm doing pretty good.
You have no fails. Well,
dude,
physical
I don't
fails.
Think so.
That's great. I'm very proud of you. Pat on the back.
Yeah.
I can sleep a little better tonight.
Tabitha's okay for once. Poor Sarah had a migraine yesterday. I hate those. I'm sorry.
It wasn't good. Yeah. Kids, they'll do that.
Did you have any epic fails?
No fails. I did have a funny today though. Emmy, my 3-year-old, refused to put on clothes. And I tried really hard. We tried different outfits. We tried everything. And the second I got her dressed, she was naked. 2 minutes later. And so I just gave up. So she was literally naked all day long.
You didn't have her go to school like that, right?
Well, no, we're home. There's no school. So she's just, if you walked into my house, you just see her chilling on the couch, just butt naked. I don't know why, but she was doing her. She was feeling it. So, I mean,
She's like, I feel good. I'm proud of
gotta just
myself.
let it be.
Dang, dude. I mean, that's something. I don't know. There's so many things that my 4-year-old says all the time, and I'm just like, seriously, what did you just say? But then I don't remember any of them. You know, it's just like something else happens and everything goes away from my brain. There's too much going on. Oh, kids, man, they do the funniest things almost on a daily basis. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh, I was putting in candy cane stakes outside, and she told people that we were planting candy canes.
I mean, kind of.
4-year-old
She's kind of right. I mean,
Yeah. And she was like, wait, these aren't going to grow. And then she was disappointed that we weren't planting plants. I was like, I said we're going to put candy canes in the ground. I thought they were going to grow.
well, I mean, you have a lot of plants, Tabitha. So,
I think we're good. Yeah, I guess I could see that. If I say we're going to put anything in the ground, that it literally could mean plants. I mean, not today. I don't. It's cold outside.
wait,
know?
what? It's cold
mean-
in Arizona?
It was a breezy 65.
Oh, screw you.
The ground was hard, but
It
that's
snowed
'cause it's
yesterday.
rock. You know, I could have got a sunburn if I stayed out too long yesterday. I'm sorry.
It's not fair.
You know, there are other places in the world. You know, it's not. I hate 2020 sucks. We canceled our trip to Texas.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it's just not safe. You can't go. Grandparents don't
especially-
want to go. I'm sad. But,
Yeah.
you know, crossing my fingers that maybe next month is not dire. I know too many people getting COVID now. It's getting, like, real, even more real than before. So, I'm just going to hold off and continue Lysoling and Cloroxing my entire house. Not letting people in, you know. Hello, 2020. You're so happy. That's why I have a wine problem.
I feel like I need to invest in a. Oh, why can't I think of the name of it? Like the speakerphones.
Megaphone?
Megaphone! I need to invest in a megaphone. So when people come over, I like yell at them through the window, back up. Back up 6 feet.
Right? Or like, okay, so
Get away
DoorDash.
from my house.
You know, DoorDash, Uber Eats is really getting your money right now. At least ours. And I don't know how many times I even have it on my DoorDash to not come to the door, just leave it on the porch. And I always say, baby's sleeping. The reality of it is, I don't want you coming to my damn door. Leave me alone. And
Don't even touch my doorbell.
Yeah.
Just stay away.
So many times there'll be people at the door without a face mask on, just holding everything. And I'm like, look at them, point to the ground, look at them. No words, just put it down, get out. Just leave me alone. You know, I don't want to deal with those people.
Nope. We do have preteens every day.
Oh, dude. Bruh.
Bruh.
You know,
So many bruhs.
when you go from mom, mommy, mama, bruh. I think I'd rather mommy.
What the heck,
I'd rather.
bruh? What the heck? Bruh?
Bro, we
You
just
so
did this,
mean,
bruh. Like, why? Why is that a thing?
And the growling.
I
I
tell
mean,
you,
preteens growl. Like, not even like,
growl.
it's not even like a hiss. It's like a low growl that you hear from like a
can't even
cornered
replicate
dog. It's
Yes.
horrible. And
Yes.
all I did is say, hey, please wash your hair. And it's like attack
Why?
mode.
Yes. They instantly go from like, hi mom, blah 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 to "Arr, arr, 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 arr." just vicious little.
I'm sorry, I looked you in the eye.
Oh my gosh, you know, and it's crazy because I've had, you know, Parker's 15. He'll be 16 in a month. And now I have Kylie, who's a preteen and embodies preteen wholeheartedly. And I was just like, why are you so much more difficult than your brother? When you think about it, he's a very difficult mentally. And she's just difficult altogether. You know, she's just, I love her to pieces, but sometimes pieces may be literal. I'm kidding. I would never harm my child, but you know, they just really push every
It's a whole
button.
lot of extra. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, as we're trying to record this podcast tonight, my 10-year-old literally just laughed at me as she walked out of the office thinking she could. I don't know what she was doing or why. She was just trying to tick me off, I think. She's cute. She got that. But I don't know. You're really on the end of preteen though. You're getting close to
Hey, yeah,
You're getting close.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I know all that.
yeah. So if y'all
She's
don't
all,
know,
like, big. Sorry.
right? Both of us have preteens. And yeah, I tell you, I think preteens is harder than anything else. You know,
So far, I will take a 3-year-old over a 12-year-old any day.
you know what's going to happen, and you know why your 3-year-old just threw himself on the floor.
Yeah.
The 13, 10, 12, 11, you have no flipping clue, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they're growling at me.
Yeah.
I have no
Can
idea.
Can you put your plate up? I don't want to put my plate up. What the?
Ah.
What demon just possessed you? Seriously. Yeah, no, I mean, it is. It's just like everything just comes from it's like they wake up a whole different person, you know? And just, oh my gosh. The hormones are now and just,
And the
Lordy.
indecisiveness. Like, literally, my daughter's attitude can change from morning to night.
Yes.
Like, her whole personality.
Yeah.
Down to, like, what she listens to. Well, I don't listen to that anymore. I don't like that music. I'm like, you were literally listening to it 10 hours ago.
Yeah,
Like,
but somebody
that's
on the
what you
internet-
liked.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and they're so easily swayed now, or they become obsessive over one thing, you know, that obsessive compulsive over one thing, and then it's to another and another and another and another. And it's just like, what do I buy you for Christmas? All I need to know. Just, is it D'Amelio? Is it, I don't know the other people. BTS, right? That's common now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think our girls listen to BTS.
Ava has mentioned it.
Has she? I don't think Kylie has. Well, and it's funny because Kylie is obsessed with culture, and she is hardcore into all things overseas right now. So you would think she'd be into overseas music. She's really not. Not into BTS. She's into other things. Because unfortunately, she sounds like me according to our Googles, and now my music is really weird when I just tell it to play random things. Let's put it that way. I'm like, why are they singing in a different language? I listen to Spanish and English. This is neither. Like, anyways, you know, kids. And I mean, in general, the kids just, everything's changing now. Their whoa, I can speak.
Let's just
hormones.
have another drink.
Right?
Sorry.
And on that note, but yeah, I mean, everything changes. They change physically. They have mental changes, the emotional changes, the social development. You know, they're talking differently with their peers, and the targeting from social media and TV and everything is different. And just, or if you have a boy or tall kids like we do, they are clumsy and awkward.
And hungry. And stinky.
Deodorant is your friends, everybody.
Yeah.
It's bad. It is bad. And Parker, I think, he's a teenager now, and I think he stopped growing because he hasn't grown in a year. But Kylie is 10, and I swear she has grown like 2 inches in the past year. And she just eats everything. But, she's not putting on weight or anything. She's still...
All day. That's all they eat.
Yeah.
It's terrible food.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Ava gets half of, like, the stuff that she eats. Like, where did you get that? I didn't buy that. I'm like, where did that come from? I don't know where it came from. A bag of Takis, a bag of Flamin' Hots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cheese stick after cheese stick after cheese stick. I'm like, calm down on the cheese there, lady.
Right? Yeah, no, that's Kylie. I mean, Parker ate an entire bag of cheese cubes today, but no, Kylie, she's just, can I have a small bowl of Flamin' Hots? Sure. I walk in. It's a giant bowl. It's not small. It's probably about 5 inches wide and 3 inches deep, and it is over the rim full. And I just look at her, and she's like, it's small to me. Yep. Yeah. That's good for you, child. Just good
Enjoy
for you.
it while you can.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, they just... but the stink, man. They should watch how much of that food they eat, because it does not appreciate their stomach. Just say that. I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know, but yeah, if you look up, I never... It's interesting doing this podcast, and then you start looking things up, but I never searched up raising preteens. And yeah, it's Dr. Kiermaier? I'm sorry, Dr. Kiermaier. She said they're starting to develop the ability to be aware of their own thoughts as well as others' thoughts. To which I say, I don't know. I don't know. Have you noticed that with Ava? Just like they pause more? Or does she do that?
I would say that. I think she tries to take the time to understand thoughts and her thoughts and everyone else's thoughts, but she's wrong half the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just be mentioning something like, hey, you should take this time to go take a shower. And she's like, why are you always telling me what to do? You're so mean. I'm like, I'm really not. Oh my God. Like, I'm not. I'm not being mean.
Let's refocus here.
Trying to have a conversation.
Yeah. No,
like,
yeah. Kylie does it too. Yeah. She's starting to more, we say something and then she'll take a turn and just look at you as if you just disowned her. She kind of storms off and she shuts her door and I'm just like, I don't think she understood what I just said.
I think it's more as an experimentation. They're experimenting with emotions and feelings because they really have no idea how to handle, to handle them.
Yeah, they're no longer little kids.
Yeah, because as a 3-year-old, you're like learning, oh, this is me being angry. This is me being sad. But as a preteen, it's like, okay, now what do I do with it? And you have more of it.
Yeah, it's heightened.
Yes, the hormones and the independence and everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
It's increases everything.
Yeah, and I think right now, too, is hard because, we're in the midst of a pandemic. So the independence is kind of limited. They want to go out, but then if they understand, which Kylie understands, thankfully, not going and going out and hanging out with people. So right now they're kind of avoiding the new cliques that are forming, but they still have, their identity, Ava changing what she listens to and Kylie the same. They, they're trying to find their place in the world and just trying to be them without being anyone else, And Kylie is pretty good. She's always been my unique child. Always.
Well, apparently skateboards are coming back.
I've seen that.
Because Ava wants one for Christmas, and she has a penny board. No idea. Apparently, that's a smaller skateboard. But she's got a penny board, and she'll put on, like, all black everything. And she'll come stomping out of her room. It's time for me to skateboard. I'm like, oh, okay.
Does she listen to Avril? I
mean,
she
surprise me.
Listen to her. Yeah. But, woo! Dang. Yeah, no, Kylie doesn't do that, but she's my drawer. She's anime and she is 90s fashion though. I've seen it.
Oh yeah. No, that's everywhere.
Oh my
Something
gosh.
about
She's
that, man.
all about that. all about it. All about the crop top, all about the short necklaces and,
The
shorter
shell
hoodies.
necklaces.
I see
Do you remember wearing
those.
those? The shell, like, and I'm like, that's so
99.
1990. Yes. I'm like, that's crazy.
Dude, yeah, no, it's coming back. It's everything, the tie-dye, the whitewash was a thing last year, and now it's all back to the crop top and wide leg and high rise and
Yep.
yeah. Dude, I'm just gonna stick with my plaid flannels and jeans. I'm not going down this road of insanity. Both of us are wearing the same shirt. We should address this. Both of us wear printed tees. We are t-shirt people, I think, right? We are
Yeah.
both wearing shirts that say I wet my plants.
Because we both have problems.
And we didn't plan
It's
this,
okay.
y'all. We didn't plan
No.
this. But that's our clothing choice. Yeah, but no, I mean, everything is just different now. I don't know. I don't remember being a preteen. There's books now on how to raise your children. You probably know this, but
Yeah.
specifically preteen. Let me see. I had a book. It was so funny. I was like, are you kidding me? I don't know if I can find it.
I mean, I'd probably read it.
Yeah. It was good. Hang on. Here we go. If you just search raising, if I can spell it right, raising preteens. Okay, so grammar, but this is on Audible, Google Play, at Target. It says how to stop losing your shit with your kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Is that a bestseller? That would be a bestseller in my
I think
house.
so.
Yep.
I think so. There's also the teenage brain, but it doesn't seem to be as loved as the
How big is that?
right. Yeah. No, in general, like, searching everything. There's the childmind.org if you guys want to really search how you should take care of your kids. But I thought this would be fun.
Tips.
Sarah and I talked about it. So they have 10 tips, y'all, for dealing with preteens. I'll go through them, then we'll go through them together. Number 1, don't feel rejected by their newfound independence. Don't tell me what to do. Number 2, set aside special time with your child. Number 3, try the indirect approach. Number 4, don't be overly judgmental. Oops, we've already failed at that one today. Number 5, watch what they watch with them.
Ooh.
Number 6, don't be afraid to start conversations about sex and drugs. Oh, I'm not ready. Number 7, don't overreact. Number 8, but don't be clueless either. Number 9, encourage sports for girls. Cough, cough, I'm adding and boys. And 10, nurture your boy's emotional side.
Amen.
Cough, cough, and girl. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, number 1, don't feel rejected by their newfound independence.
I don't feel rejected.
Yeah. It's more
Maybe
just, I'm a little sad,
a little sad.
right?
I think more scared.
I had, Kylie did, she was with me and watched the show, just 10 minutes, and she did. She curled up next to me and she sat there and watched TV with me. That was nice. Because I don't know the last time. You know what I mean? They just, they don't want any part of you.
Yeah. No.
So-
Parents are icky.
Yeah. So yeah, so far. But again, we're in the midst of a pandemic, so we really are avoiding any sort of possible independence. I am about to take off her bedroom door if she doesn't stop closing it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
saying. That's driving me nuts. That is driving me nuts. Good luck with that, parents, if you're also dealing with it, because we are. Number 2, set aside special time with your child. Oh, I think I try to do that with all of them, right?
Yeah. I feel like that for me is difficult. Not necessarily difficult. It's just I think it's finding something to do that doesn't involve me buying her things.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. Kylie's going through the phase that I personally know I went through. I was a fan of anime, and I drew. I still draw. You know, I'm still into art. And I like watching comedy stuff. So yeah, it is nice. Like at night, we can sit there and just talk or hang out. And she'll sit there and she'll watch whatever I want to watch. She actually likes watching decorating videos.
Hmm?
But yeah, no, it is hard because they're so different. You know,
Yeah,
and it's reading on that day.
I like to read and watch TV
Yeah.
and listen to podcasts. And Ava
Yeah.
likes to skateboard, apparently. She likes makeup videos.
Yes, she does. Yeah.
She likes, like, design and decorating, but does not like reading, does not like TV.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to, I don't know, I guess connect in that way.
Even her and Kylie, they've been essentially best cousin friends forever.
Mm-hmm.
Last time Ava was down, yeah, they definitely struggled because they're two different spectrums of styles, you know? So it was hard me trying to find things that they could do together. Like we ended up painting rocks and jewelry and stuff like that, and it all worked out. And of course our tie-dye per always. But yeah, no, I even noticed it. Even close friends and teenage groups can kind of start shifting. So we're not the only ones, evidently.
Yeah.
You know? So number 3, try the indirect approach. I am so confused by that. Hang on.
I take that as don't directly tell them what to do.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or don't,
Yeah.
directly bring things to their attention. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you forgot to put up your plate. Be like, hey,
Is that
I
your plate on the
still
table?
see dishes on the table. Yeah, I don't know. Be indirect
Yeah.
somehow with it because their emotions are fragile.
Oh, that's yes.
Don't poke the
Yeah.
tiger.
Do not poke the tiger. Yeah, and I guess like the how was school thing. Just be like, so what did how was your class today? Is kind of what I always try to do, especially when I wasn't getting anything out of Parker at this age. I'm like, so what chaos happened in class today? And then he'll just kind of blow up, and then he would go on this 20-minute spiel of class and school and different type of things. And yeah, that's one way to get them to open up. But that is very hard. But number 4, don't be overly judgmental. You have a skater.
Yeah.
It's hard, especially when they're wearing things that you just look at them and you're like, really? And you don't know how to say it. You don't know how to approach it. And then you're like, do I just leave them alone?
So, like those big all white shoes or K-Swiss, I think, and they're like huge. They call them stompers. Their soles are like 4 inches and they're huge. They're like the huge shoes that like moms used to wear in like the 80s. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're super old school and they're huge and they're heavy. And Ava's like wanted them forever, and I bought them for her, and she very quickly found out she can't like do anything in them. She's like, I can't skate in these. I can't run in these. I'm like, yeah, they're like 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's it. That's not a comfortable thing. Yeah, no.
It's hard for me not to say,
yet.
They're hideous, Ava. They're hideous.
Yeah. The only thing Kylie wanted was white Vans.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing that
And,
crazy's going on.
yeah. I mean, Ava still wears hers. They're just kind of
she still wears
gray
hers.
now.
Yeah. White Vans don't last, y'all. I don't understand. Get some colored ones. And it's hard. Yeah, I guess this doctor on here said that she gave an example of parents that post pictures of their kids and say, quote, I can't believe she posted this picture on Facebook. If we were her parents, we'd be mortified. Or I can't believe he sent that YouTube video around, commenting on that type of stuff. And I'm not gonna publicly shame my kid.
Yeah, I'm not. There's a difference between, saying,
Looking at him.
that doesn't look good, or I would never wear that too. Let me just publicly,
Humiliate you.
yeah.
I could. Yeah, no. I mean, even my kids, they know about this podcast and they get nervous about things we may say. And I tried to be nice and did give a warning to Kylie that we are specifically talking about her age group and I love you. So she knows. And I'm pretty open with her in general. I'm open with all my kids.
Oh yeah, you have to be open.
Yeah. Now here, number 5. Watch
Nope.
what they watch with them.
I'll tell you what Ava watches. Ava watches this guy, and he's kind of I know maybe he's funny sometimes. On YouTube, his name is Corey Kinchin. No, does that ring a bell? Okay, he's
No.
like Ava says he's a samurai. I have no idea, and all he does is he reacts to random videos and pictures, and she loves him. She thinks he's awesome. That's all she ever watches, if she watches anything. And I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Well, he's married, so, he should.
I mean, it's not, it's not like, he's cute thing. It's he's
Yeah,
quote unquote
she's just
funny.
obsessed. Yeah, Kylie watches this dude that does this fake British accent, like it's a robot. And he reads memes.
This stuff
In
that
this
they
voice.
watch, that's so weird. I mean,
It's
when
a
I was
British
12,
robot
it was
voice.
like Lizzie McGuire and,
Right?
like shows. And now it's like, hey, what YouTube channel do you watch?
Right? And it's a plethora, dude. There's so much. They could just sit there and click for hours. Yeah, no, Kylie, Gravity Falls, she's been watching that. She likes Gravity Falls. And personally, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I've watched Gravity Falls. I watched that.
But yeah, no, Kylie is all, she watches Hero Academy. I can't understand what they're saying. It's very anime. I keep telling her you should watch Sailor Moon because that's what I watched as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
But it's on Hulu and we don't have Hulu. So that's a problem.
That's sadness.
And, I'm like, do I pay for it just to watch Sailor Moon?
Well, yeah.
Questioning that.
They have a lot of stuff on Hulu.
Yeah. So,
like Hulu.
it's interesting.
The only way I can watch Sailor Moon is if I watch it on Hulu.
Okay. Good night, child.
Oh.
And here we have the 10-year-olds. Good night.
That's the only way I can watch it.
Can we tell that she is triggered?
You've got her growling, Tabitha. You've poked the tiger.
So, all right. So don't be afraid to start conversations about sex and drugs. Sarah, how have you? I'm going to take a drink.
You just gotta be real blunt about it. Really, really, really open. And you gotta start slow. At least I've started slow. You just gotta talk about it. I think it comes with like noticing that I know she sees things and hears things on the radio, sees things on the TV and things like that.
Songs and yeah.
Yeah, so I'll bring it up, and
Yeah,
then like the whole drug thing, Tabitha, we have family members who a lot of family members who have problems, and I'm very open with her about that. Because you can't hide it.
Our kids know firsthand what drugs can do to you, and they see it with their own eyes, and we are very open, both of us, on why, and I have a kid in my home because of things like that. So, yeah. We'll have a whole episode of that one.
Yeah, it's a whole nother thing. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
drink
got to
off
be
that
open.
one.
And like the back to the sex thing. It's a little uncomfortable sometimes. You know, you're talking about things that you don't want your child to do, but
Yeah.
you want them to be comfortable talking about it now. You want them to be 10, 11, 12, comfortable talking to you about every aspect of that. So when they are 16, 17, 18,
Yeah.
and they're doing, they are active, because let's face it's going to happen,
Yeah.
it is what it is. They have no problem coming to you and say, hey, this happened, or hey, I'm going to do this, or hey, I did this. You want that. You need to break
Yeah.
down that barrier sooner.
Yeah, you want to continue being open with them. I know I keep pushing it with Kylie, whenever you're this, or if I notice something, I'll kind of like nudge her a little bit and kind of do the, side glance. And then we'll go off and talk if she wants to. Because, yeah, you have to be open and honest. And our schools had a whole talk on sex and the change and stuff like that, which was nice. And so I just filled in gaps.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be gaps.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a girl. They go through the change. They have their menstrual cycle. They have their period, or Shark Week is what we call it in this house. And
They
you
grow
have
boobs.
to talk to them. Lord
And
help
they get
me.
hips, and they grow tall,
Yeah.
and
get
they
asses.
notice boys noticing them
Yeah. Yeah.
sooner rather than later.
It's happened with Kylie in class. Y'all it's so uncomfortable. Just talk. Hell, find a YouTube video. I guarantee there is a YouTube video.
Bring it
Probably.
up. It just makes them feel comfortable
Yeah.
bringing it up, because Tabitha, me and you were both teenage parents,
Yep. Hey, y'all.
and neither of us had parents that we felt comfortable talking to in that regard.
Yeah. I didn't tell my
we
parents.
the
Oh, wow.
outcome could have been different, if we had parents that we could sit down and be like, hey,
My mom.
we're doing
Yeah,
this.
I feel bad. I remember having the talk with my mom, and she talked about not only my period but sex and why and this and all that. And I remember I had my period on Christmas Day. I was 10. I was in 3rd grade. I was young. It was so terrible. I was so upset and scared. Anyways, I tell her, remember that thing we talked about? My mom flipped. She thought the whole different thing than my period. And so I've always been very uncomfortable. But no, I was a mom at 17.
Flying off the handles.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think maybe that does give us a little bit more reason that we are more open, is because we went through things that, most teens shouldn't go through. Please don't get pregnant as a teenager.
And if you have, I'm sorry. But it's okay.
Lord. Yeah. Maybe we'll have a whole pot on that, because Lordy,
Oh yeah, we will.
that was a rough time, let me tell you. But on to the next one.
Yep.
Don't overreact.
Which I
Case
guess
in
kind of
point.
goes. Yeah, kind of goes
Yeah.
with the whole sex and drugs things too.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's hard, but just respect your kid. Have faith in your parenting, right?
yeah.
Just do your best, but expect the worst, but don't blow up on them.
And if they come to you and they tell you something,
do not
even
blow up.
if with your values and your beliefs it's absolutely wrong or it's something you would never do, don't blow up, don't overreact, because they're coming to you. They're
They
telling
need
you
you.
something.
Yeah.
And you need
If
to
they didn't
keep
come
that.
to you, then obviously that was broken. It's broken. But if they're coming to you, don't overreact. Just take a deep breath, lady, because it's on. And ride it with them. Just go through everything. And oh lordy, I don't like having my kids get older.
And that's hard. The not overreacting is like probably one of the hardest things about having a preteen.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'll have to walk away like I'm going to blow. Like my head is going to blow up. I'm going to
Yeah.
say some things, and I know I shouldn't.
I
It's
close
hard.
my eyes, I count to 10, and I try to communicate again.
Yeah.
Yeah, as my preteen just barged in here while on the podcast. Yeah, you just gotta be chill. And yeah, the next one, don't be clueless. Yeah, that goes with number 6 and number 7. You know, just be present in your kid's life. Go through their phone every once in a while with their permission, but not with their permission. Just do it.
Don't be the parent that says, "Oh, my child would never," because I
'Cause they will.
guarantee you, your child has and or they will.
Yeah.
That's just a
Yeah.
part of growing up. They're going to try. They're going to do everything, or they're going to talk about it. I mean, sex, drugs, cliques, music, movies. I'm like everything.
Yeah. I mean, case in point, I was a teen, dated a sheriff's son. He was a drug dealer.
We
When I
were
was a
really
kid.
bad as teenagers. So.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't marry that person. Yeah. And then I knew another person who was the daughter of a preacher. That girl had more sex with people than anyone I'd ever met. You know, and she's a teen. And just because you think you're teaching them to be holier than thou, it's not always the case.
Or just because
And,
you
you know-
live your life with your set of values and beliefs doesn't mean that behind closed doors your child is not,
Bingo.
you know, experiencing or practicing different values or beliefs.
Yeah, it goes back to being open, you know, talk with your kid and, you know, just, I don't know. Just pay attention.
Yeah.
They show signs. Pay attention, y'all.
Yeah.
But number 9 and 10, I kind of want to put those two together. Encouraging sports for girls and nurturing your boy's emotional side. If your son cries, let them cry.
Oh, yeah.
If your daughter wants to play sports, let them play sports.
I have a hard time keeping Ava away from sports, so.
Yeah. The same with Kylie. She likes volleyball. So, but it's probably because their grandpa is very sports driven.
Very much so.
You know? I played sports. So Kylie probably, you know, sees that from me. And we talk with Parker. And Parker plays sports. And
I didn't.
yeah.
And I don't. I mean, I marathon read.
Yeah, she
Sometimes
is a
I-
marathon reader.
Walk through the grocery store. I don't know. I don't.
We went hiking on that mountain. Remember?
I mean, that was really cool.
Yes.
And you
Hiking
about died.
is-
I think that's
I stuck
easy
my hand in
adrenaline.
a freaking spider hole and grabbed a cactus to try to avoid it. I mean, just,
that was an experience though.
woo! But it was fun. It was really fun. So, you know, we just, you know, have your kids be. We're gonna have to cut this. My 10-year-old has approached again.
Is she farting?
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, just, you know, especially nurturing your boy's emotional side. I mean, let the kids be kids. They have to go through that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember when my son was a preteen and he got really upset because a girl dumped him. And it's just like, you know, calm down. It's okay. Kind of talk to him through it. And then maybe I shouldn't say this on podcast.
Mom?
But yeah, you just kind of have to, you know, if you have a boy, man, they are interesting.
Don't tell them to man up.
Yeah.
Because first off, they're not men yet.
Right. I told Kylie to man up before. That was funny. I was picking something up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, just bottom line, you know, if your kid wants to play sports, let them. If your kid wants to play chess, let them. I don't care what gender they are. I am
And if
so
your
against the
kid-
gender codes.
If your kid is crying because they are sad, it's okay. They're allowed to be
Yeah.
sad. Let them
They have
cry so they
emotions.
do not grow up to be sociopathic serial killers.
That happens, y'all. We listen to those podcasts. And
Yes.
just so you know, it's real.
It's very real.
Let them explore all their emotions. Let them get all of their emotions out. Just, I guess, in our case, we drink wine to deal with that. But, yeah, you know, just let them be. So, yeah. And then I also like this empoweringparents.com. Here are 5 rules that will help you handle disrespect. Sarah, you want to take these?
Oh, man. All right. Don't throw them out the window. No, okay. That's always my line. I'm gonna throw you out the window. Okay.
Yep.
Number 1. Don't take it personally. Okay, that's easier said than done. Yeah, I know this is a hard one. Try not to take what your child is saying or doing personally. How do you not take what your child is saying or doing personally?
Mom, I hate you. You're the worst. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. Well, I think the I hate you starts at like 3, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little hardened on that one.
Yeah.
But like with Avo, she's getting good at, when I see or I try to correct her, okay, maybe I should do it more indirectly. But when I try to correct her, like, hey, maybe you should do this, like with schoolwork, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should do that, she'll kind of like throw things back at me. Well, maybe you should fold the laundry one basket at a time instead of complaining because you got 3 hours of laundry to fold. I'm like, hey, I take that personally, little lady.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they'll do that. They will. Parker's really bad. Kylie hasn't done it at all yet, but Parker will throw the shade. Ooh. And I'm just like, excuse me. I simply asked you to pick up your dirty laundry.
They always have a remark. They always have a comeback.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
And that's number 2. Be prepared. I don't know.
Buckle down, y'all.
Yeah, just get creative. Remove their doors.
I've done it.
Turn off the
There's
Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Change the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You think you're the powerful one, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. Think again.
Let me turn this off right here and I'll watch you cry.
Oh, God, Sarah. Number 3?
Number 3, avoid power struggles at all costs. Well, I guess I'm not perfect, but whatever.
We don't do this podcast because we're perfect, y'all. We do this because we're all normal. We all struggle from time to time.
Yeah, power struggle. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. Avoid power. Oh, how do you avoid that?
I don't know. I am mom. You are child. I mean, wait, that's not avoiding it, is it?
Nope. Not at all. We'll just move on. Okay, number 4, be determined.
What the hell? What's number 3 then?
Tabitha, these are crap rules. These rules need to be tossed. They're making me question everything.
Oh, my head hurts from laughing.
This is not. No. I'm just going to delete that one. All right. Let's pretend that one doesn't exist. Okay, next one. Be a teacher and a coach. Okay, I've been a teacher since fall.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say no to that one.
Ooh. I appreciate you, teachers.
Yeah.
Also, I have seen coaches that shouldn't be coaches, so...
Oh, Lord. Nope.
No, I mean, yeah, be a good coach to your kid. Be, that extra support for the teacher. We're always teaching them. Every day we're in the car. Every day we're in the house. Every day that we're walking down the street. We're teaching them. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want them to be a little asshole, you don't be a big one. If your kid wants to do something and they fall down, pick them up, coach them. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Next time, be that type of person. I guess. I know that's hard. We all have our moments. Yeah.
Tell them when you're upset. That was always a hard one for me. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, upset with anything, be very open Like, I am upset. I'm
This hurt
upset
my
because of
feelings.
this. Yeah, this hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need to know,
You know.
the actions
Yeah.
that their
Yeah.
disrespect can have.
Yeah, and we're very open, even with the 4-year-old, because she acts like a preteen. I'm in trouble. Yeah, we're very open. We're very vocal. We try to be very vocal. It's hard. It's really hard because, sometimes they say things and you just want to scream right back at them and just be like, I'm done.
Because they're mean.
They're so mean.
I'm just like, why are you so mean?
I
I
have a
gave
heart
birth
too.
to you.
Right? I reminded Kylie of that. I was like, do you know that you almost killed me in labor? Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? I still love you. Remember that. So I'm that parent. Mm-hmm. I said it with love. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't like these 5 rules to handle disrespect.
Nope. Nah. We can just
Yeah. Obviously.
throw them out the window.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. Like, do y'all have a preteen? Have y'all gone through the preteen age? Right? Like, it ain't easy. But then teenager comes, so get prepared. Because then they start driving. And then you deal with... Yeah. You deal with all that. And dances and actual girlfriends and actual boyfriends and... This mom's tired. I'm glad there's a pandemic and I don't have to deal with that right now.
It's true, because, yeah, navigating your preteen's friend group can be a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Like,
Yep.
the whole sleepovers and everything. It takes on a whole new meaning when they're a preteen.
Yeah, you really have to kind of guide a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Yeah, because preteens just... Everything's an adventure.
Yep. And they feel like
Literally.
they are indestructible. Nothing will touch them. And they know everything.
Yep. Just look at Lord of the Rings. If y'all want an adventure and you think you're on an adventure, just watch Lord of the Rings. Really. Y'all aren't on this fantastic adventure.
Oh my God. They're hobbits. And maybe they're not hobbits. Maybe they're actually just like little bitty preteens.
Oh. Yeah, first breakfast, second breakfast.
And they eat all the time. Oh my God.
Mary and
They're
Pippin.
preteens.
They are. Hobbits are preteens.
Oh my
Except for
gosh.
those drink at the end.
I mean, I don't know.
Minus that part. Preteens are just like hobbits. They're very emotional and they will sneak food and run off in certain times and cause drama and throw rings into a fire.
Fire, it's everywhere. Figuratively.
Rings. Oh, man. Oh, well, that was fun. I don't know if anyone learned anything from this. Did we
Nope.
learn anything?
That
Indirect.
we are screwed when it comes to handling disrespect.
Yep. We are two strong, independent women. who-
There's going to be power struggles all over my house. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so how I see it is if my 10-year-old's talking back in front of the 4-year-old, if I don't correct that 4-year-old thinks it's okay.
That's true. See, it's
You
so
know?
hard. You have all these different age groups. It's like, okay, well, what works for that one doesn't work for this one, but they're all in the same room. So you're like, where's the middle here?
Yeah, that's one. I started doing that. So I started doing the whole 1, 2, 3 magic on the 4-year-old. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose it. Because preteen years are going to suck. And I legit had to explain that entire process to my 10-year-old, and I used it on her. She stopped after that's one. So that's a good sign.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you just gotta, sometimes you have to take in, how you treat this one. Sometimes you have to swing it towards the other one, and especially when they're in front of each other. Mm-hmm. Because please don't let that one know that they can push you.
Yep. Because then it's all over from that point on.
Yeah.
You're screwed.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's a wrap on this one.
Yep.
I don't know if I can drink any more wine without falling on the floor. So, but yeah, thank you for joining us tonight, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much. And if any of you have any experience with preteens and their little dilemmas, let us know.
Yes, email us at winemomspod@gmail.com. Add in some funny fails or some wins because we could always use those.
Yeah, we will feature you on the pod. If you have an idea for an episode or something you'd like us to talk about, send it our way.
Of course. And as always, take care, mamas. Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.